Good Friday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone had a fantastic Thursday. I'm your host for South Carolina weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's talk about the weather for your Friday. Now, looking at the radar right now, no rain is falling inside the state of South Carolina, so we're good in terms of rain. But if we look at the United States, not really the same. We do have some rain all the way up here inside of Canada that goes down through Michigan, Illinois, the Midwest, Great Lakes, all the way down towards the central U.S., Texas as well, Oklahoma, Arkansas, as well as all the way up towards places all the way back up towards Canada. Nothing going on really for the West. Maybe some isolated showers, some isolated downpours going on inside of Arizona, as well as over here off the Gulf Coast. We do have some rain over here, and we also do have some rain off the coast of the Atlantic and up here inside the Northeast as well. So we have pretty much a lot of stuff going on in terms of the United States. But here's our cloud cover. Cloud cover right now is very light, not really much, just the south and east of Florence. Myrtle Beach receiving some, as well as you see east of Augusta receiving some cloud cover. Northern in the northern portions of Savannah receiving some cloud cover. But other than that, not really much, as well as just to the south and west of Charlotte, North Carolina, receiving just a couple of clouds or two, not much. Here's our cloud cover total percentage. As we push this forward, cloud cover again scattered. When we get through to tonight, though, cloud cover will be increased in coverage as we get into like the upstate of South Carolina, maybe the PD region. As we get into late tonight, starting to see that cloud cover some more, and the Midlands and the upstate will most likely be covered as we get into late tonight as well. Here's our current temperature: 75 in Columbia, 77 in Orangeburg, 77 inside of Charleston, 77 in Myrtle Beach, in Georgetown, as well as 79 or 73 inside of Rock Hill, 75 in Greenville, Anderson, and Augusta as well. Here's our high temperatures for today: 94 in Columbia, 88 in Charleston, 87 in Hilton Head Island, 88 in Myrtle Beach, 94 inside of Dillon, Cheraw, Rock Hill, 94 in Greenville, 93 in Spartanburg, 95 in Anderson, 93 in Augusta, Barnwell, Walterboro as well. Here is our peak sustained winds for Friday. Again, seems to be like a pretty calm day. Not really much going on, around 3 to 6 miles per hour, maybe even an isolated 8 to 10 mile per hour sustained winds near the coastal regions, but again, not breezy at all today. And gusts as well, only getting up to maybe an isolated 20 miles an hour possible. So and that's near like Myrtle Beach, but that's pretty much it. Everyone else 7 to 8 miles per hour, maybe even a 9 to 10 miles an hour near the coastline near Charleston, Hilton Head Island, as well. So I mean, honestly, it's not really gonna be too windy out there, not really too breezy. Here's our forecast precipitation for the next 24 hours. Again, pretty much scattered inside the upstate, Midlands, trying to go into the PD as well, and even as we get into like the southern Midlands, maybe some isolated precipitation down there as well. Around 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch possible. Greenwood, Newbury, Winsboro, Columbia, Cheraw, maybe even a 10th of an inch to a quarter of an inch possible in Spartanburg, maybe Lawrence, South Carolina, and then a quarter of an inch to a half an inch possible Anderson, Greenville, Rock Hill, as well as maybe Dillon as well. And then maybe even an isolated inch is possible just to the north of Greenville as well. So it's possible that we could see an isolated inch somewhere in the upstate, and we do have a marginal risk of severe weather. This is a damaging wind event, so this is really just gusty winds, 40 to 60 miles per hour, isolated is possible with these storms. Let's go on and talk about that real quick, and then we'll talk about the tropics, and then we will go on and move on for the day. We'll be out. So as we push this forward, showers, downpours trying to push to the low country at around 2, 3 o'clock p.m. But they'll dissipate pretty fast, not really much. And then here you can see we have the shower and thunderstorm activity inside the upstate. Those will push through, and they will try to bring, obviously, those gusty winds, 40 to 60 miles per hour. And then they'll pretty much be out of our hair pretty fast. I mean, from 7, 8, 9 o'clock to around 10 o'clock, and that's pretty much it. They'll be out of our hair. No rain going to like 12 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be good with rain as we get through there. Let's go on and talk about the tropics. The tropics right now seems to be bringing an orange. We do have a code orange near the Lesser Antilles and the Caribbean Sea. Showers and thunderstorms associated with a tropical wave over the central tropical Atlantic remain disorganized. Gradual development of the system is possible during the next few days, and a tropical depression could form sometime next week while it moves westward, reaching the Lesser Antilles on Monday and continuing through the Caribbean Seas through the middle to latter portion of next week. No chance of this forming in the next 48 hours, but a 40% chance of this thing forming in the next 7 days. And the one behind it, another tropical wave between the west coast of Africa and the Cabo Verde Islands, is producing minimal shower and thunderstorm activity. Some slow development of the system is possible through late next week, while it moves slowly to west-northwest over the eastern and central tropical Atlantic. No chance of this thing forming for the next 48 hours, but a 20% chance of this thing forming in the next 7 days. So the one over here did decrease from a 50%. It was at a 50% chance yesterday. Now it's only at a 40%. So that's that. And then the one back here still remains at a 0-20. So we'll see what happens tonight. Speaking of tonight, here's your last look at your radar. Not sure if I will be here right at 9 o'clock. It might be a bit late. So don't expect me to be here at 9 o'clock on the dot, because I might not. So you should get the notification, and if you have not yet, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can see when I go live, and you won't have to keep an eye on it all the time. Just turn your notification sound up, and the notification should push out when I go live. So make sure that you do that. If you have not hit the like button yet either, go on and do that, free. Same thing with the share button. Share it to as many people as you can. And that's all that I have for tonight. So, or for today, I should say, for today. So everyone have a fantastic rest of your Friday, and I will be back tonight sometime after 9 o'clock with another update.